Hello everyone and welcome to a live edition of Buff Breakdown. We have new content today, and with that we got 3 new buffs immediately, and because I was already covering Kazuya drop and other stuff, I figured, of course, why bother recording offline? Let's just do this live. So I got my chat here with me as well. I haven't even looked at these buffs. Normally when I record a buff breakdown, I look at the buffs, I get an opinion, then I explain my opinion. But right now, this is like blind and hopefully gonna see good stuff. So if you missed the news, we got 3 new buffs. First of all, Mr. EMIYA, 5th freaking buff. Now his entire kit has been buffed and one of the skills has been buffed twice. Crazy. Next buff, Yagyu, an MP buff. Awesome. I'm very excited for this one. So happy because he's one of my favorites, of course, and an MP buff could make him amazing because his MP is so spammable. And then finally, what I'm going to leave for last, Geronimo was buffed. They buffed the Geronimo skill, okay? So there you go. We'll see how this goes, okay? Let's jump in and talk about EMIYA's buff first. So it seems like the dodge is unchanged. They added a attack buff for 3 turns on self, okay. The defense for 3 turns is the same, but the values are increased, I assume, because it's orange. And a star bomb. Wow, that's actually really good, depending on the numbers, because he's already a crit servant. Okay. So previously, on a 6-turn cooldown, you got an evade for 1 turn, 18% defense up for 3 turns, and that was it. It was okay. It was a, passable defense skill, but that was it. So now, on 6th turn, same cooldown, same evasion. The defense up now is 30% for 3 turns instead of 18. That's pretty nice. That's quite a jump, almost a double. He gets 30% attack for 3 turns. Whoa, 30? Wow. I thought it was going to be like 20, but dude, great. And 40 stars? Wow. Yo, this is good. The only downside is that it's on his defense skill, but I feel like that's probably fine for the most part. What? Because remember, his buffed second skill is already 100% crit damage for 3 turns. So getting this nice attack up and 40, that's if you have a mighty chain, that's like guaranteed stars as is. You don't even need anything else. And even if you don't have any other stars or mighty chains or quick starters, that's still like super likely that all your attacks will crit at that point. I actually quite really like this. I don't consider him top tier anymore in this year's tier list. In fact, let me get those tier lists for you. So on the Archer tier list this year, we had him on a flat B, which is a bit rough, but to be honest, I feel like that was fine. It was kind of justified. With this, easy B+, minimum, maybe even A actually. I quite really like this buff actually. I think he can actually be a much better DPS now. The other problem he also has is his deck. His deck kind of sucks though. That's the other problem. But this is a good buff. Oh, this one. I'm gonna save the meme one for last, but this is the actual buff that I'm super excited for. All right, let's see. So let's see what they added. He gets an invul pierce for 1 turn. Okay, I love it. The damage increase, yeah, that's the standard one. The attack down for overcharge remains the same, and then ooh, an arts rest down for 3 turns. Now it is after damage, but yo. Okay, let's see. So there was a 20% attack down for 3 turns on the enemy on base overcharge, scaling up to 60. It comboed really well with his 3rd skill, of course. So you can basically use this to nullify some MPs. Granted, you have to land both though, and some enemies have debuff rest, so you might whiff one and they might not be that easy. But it could be a thing you could do. So besides that, it was just damage. There was nothing else. So it was a super bare bones MP. But now, let's see. The invul pierce for 1 turn before damage. I love that. That's great. That's so cool. That's so nice to have. Oh, especially for boss killers like him. It's so nice to have. I love it. The attack down remains the same, like I said. And then 20% arts rest down for 3 turns. Again, it is after damage, but I love it. It's so good. Because again, he's not a farmer. He's a boss killer. So he's going to be MPing the same boss multiple times anyway. And this is a form of ramp. It is. It's not the best form of ramp, but it is a form of ramp because you can stack it. I like this a lot. All right, he was B+. Oh my god, minimum A. Minimum. Maybe even A+, honestly. I'm not... Dude, maybe. Like, he can't be a full tier away from Saito, right? With that buffed MP now. He's A+. I don't care. He's A+. He's really good. He's A+. He's A+. He's A+. He's A+. Invul pierce damage better. Better looping. Better everything. Yes, better. Yes. And then we have Geronimo's Buff. It doesn't seem to be a big difference, but let's see. So it's the, because all his skills are a mana burst of a card type for himself. That's it. So let's see. Oh, so it's still a 1-turn quick up, but I think you can target it now. So you can target it now. Oh, and then you reduce the cooldowns of the target by 1. Okay, okay, okay. Wow. So he's kind of a support now. So previous on the 5-turn cooldown, he got 50% quick up. One of the worst skills of the entire game. He has 1 quick card. It is literally minimum 2 hits. He has nothing to do with quick. He's not a DPS. He doesn't crit. He doesn't do anything. He's there for a mighty chain, and even that's bad for him. Garbage. This is like, if you could go below E on a servant, like for someone else, this could be like an E tier skill. For him, it would be like F tier. These skills suck too, by the way. They're absolutely terrible. But at least this one, you know, helps with the MP. And he has 2 Buster cards. These are still terrible, but this one was the biggest problem. So yeah, it's the same 50%. But now you can target it. It is only for 1 turn because they don't want to go crazy, okay? Because it's 50%. But then they also get that -1 cooldown on the target. Will this have uses? I don't know, because he doesn't really do anything else, right? Wait, are we actually now in an age where Geronimo might have uses? Like, before I even saw the buff, I was saying, there's no way this will make him pickable. There's no way. It's good that they start, but whatever they end up doing here, he would need a lot more anyway. And I think I might still be of that opinion, but it's nice. It's a thing, but all right, cast a tier list. He himself had the sole position. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why Alice is here, it's because she wasn't in the original. Then we updated it and we added her later and ranked her. But the updated version of the cast a tier list doesn't work for me, so I had to use the non-updated one. So Alice is just being chilling. She's amazing though, but yeah, don't worry. Anyway. He himself had the E tier. So what are we gonna do? You know what? Yeah, actually. He's the golden G. Okay, so who knows? Who knows? But he's a golden G. There you go. All right, he's something. So with that, yeah, that'll wrap up this buff breakdown. I like the buffs. The EMIYA buff is great. The Yagyu buff, I mean, I'm definitely biased because I love Yagyu so much, but it was exactly what he needed. Awesome. And then the G-Man buff, I mean, he needed a lot of help. This definitely isn't all the help he needed, but it's cool that they actually buffed. I can't believe it. It's a meme in and of itself that he got buffed. Him not being buffed on his skills is a meme, but then him getting his skills buffed is also a meme. Like, whatever he does is a meme. So if you enjoyed this buff breakdown, hey, like on the video, of course, it really helps out. And hey, do subscribe not to miss out on future buff breakdowns. The next ones will probably be the usual offline format. It's very rare for this stuff to happen, like, you know, when other content goes live that I'm covering on stream. But there you go. Let me know in the comments if you liked it anyway. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.